नमस्कार, येवकार तुमकां हब एनकावंटर कार्यावळीन. हालींच गोंय प्रदेश काँग्रेस कार्यकारिणीन वेगवेगळ्या पदाचेर वेगवेगळ्या लोकांक अपॉयंट केल्ले. अशें दिसतालें की गिरीश चोडणकरांक GPCC अध्यक्ष म्हणून काडटले आनी तांचे जाग्यार दुसऱ्यांक हाडटले. पूण आमी पळयलें वर्किंग प्रेजिडेंट म्हणून आलेक्स सिक्वेरा हांचें नांव घातलें आनी गिरीश चोडणकरांक त्याच जाग्याचेर कंटिन्यू करपाक लायले. हे सगळे बदल घडले ताचो अर्थ कितें काडप? काँग्रेस फुडल्या इलेक्शनाक वचपाक रेडी आसा काय ना? आनी आलेक्स सिक्वेरा जांणी पयलीं सांगिल्लें की आपूण रिटायर जाता ते सद्या मोस्ट एक्टीव कशे जाले ते विचारपा खातीर आमी खास करून मेळपाक आयिल्ले आसा. आलेक्स सिक्वेरा हांकां देव बरें करूं सर, तुमी आयले म्हणून.
थँक्यू फॉर कॉलिंग मी.
पयलीं म्हणजे वी हॅव टू कॉल यू बिकॉज यू सडनली हॅव कम टू अ लायमलायट. यू आर नाव वर्किंग प्रेजिडेंट ऑफ गोवा काँग्रेस. वन इज दॅट हॅड यू आस्क फॉर दीस पोजिशन or they gave it to you? Secondly, does this also mean that you sacrifice your Novem ticket and you want to continue here as working president?
See, as far as the position, I definitely am grateful to Madam Sonia Gandhi, Sri Rahul Gandhi, Mr. Chidambaram, Mr. Dinesh Rao, the other three observers, Mr. Rathod, Mr. Sunil and Mr. Mansoor, for having given me this privilege of being the working president of GPCC. I use the word privilege, but whilst using the word privilege, I know they have also given me a heavy responsibility. Why do I say big responsibility? Is because the elections are around the corner. You see, had it to be 5 years earlier, it was a different story. You had so much of time. But now it is a challenge because there are just 4-5 months before we go for general elections. So I call it a challenge or a heavy responsibility. I have not asked for the post. I was not even told about the post till I received the order which said that I had been appointed as the working president.
Sacrificing
as far
Novem
as
ticket?
sacrificing Novem constituency, I am primarily a soldier of the party, a worker of the Congress party. So if I'm denied the ticket, I will accept their decision honorably. As far as I think 2017 was an example wherein I was denied the ticket, but I did not stand as independent or on any other party ticket. I stayed at home.
Okay. If denied means you are asking
if
for
denied,
the ticket.
I am definitely asking for the ticket. High Command also is aware that I desire to fight the next election. But as I said, whatever be the decision of the High Command, I will abide by it.
2017, if we remember properly, you had said की आपण रिटायर जाता म्हणून. आता आपल्याक तिकेट मेळुना,
Totally right.
आपण रिटायर जाता म्हणून हातूंतल्यान.
You're totally right.
5 वर्षानंतर
No,
पोस्ट रिटायरमेंट यू आर बॅक.
I'll tell you. It's not 5 years. It's not that I've just got up. When Mr. Shantaram Naik, our late Mr. Shantaram Naik, ex-MP, he was president. He came to my house a lot along with some of my friends and requested me to come back. And it was at his behest that I sort of started working. And you can check up with the South Goa district and the North Goa district presidents. From then on, I have been active. May not be active to the extent that I believe I would have to be now as a working president. But definitely, I was involved in a lot of Congress activities.
So तुम्ही सांगता ते करिना?
सांगता ते करिना न्ही. He felt that he required my services.
Okay.
So that's why I said okay.
So now, if you don't get ticket,
I told you I will continue with the party.
no retirement plans.
No, retirement plans is not there. I will definitely continue with the party. Even after having been denied the ticket, I continued with the party. I did not join any other party.
Okay.
See, I have to admit, in all humility, that wherever I am today, or even prior to appointment as working president, is only because of the Indian National Congress. Otherwise, who would have known one Aleixo Sequeira? So wherever I am, I give credit to the party.
Okay, now what do we read in this entire new formation of GPCC, in the sense Goa Congress? Is that president asa, president continues, मागीर एक working president घातलो, and working president continues there, and I don't know whether you, we heard you saying ki you also don't know what are your responsibilities.
No, I repeat today also, as working president, I do not know what are my responsibilities. Unfortunately, I have not had a chance to sit with our president, Mr. Girish Chodankar, to find out where he would like me to focus my
पण अशें कशें जाता की वर्किंग प्रेसिडेंट पोस्ट दिता म्हळ्यार जबाबदाऱ्यो कितें सांगितलें?
No. See, it is like this way. I think Girish and I will have to sit down and we'll have to decide what he's going to look after, what I'm going to look after. At the end of the day, I admit and I believe that I have to report to him, because at the end of the day, he's the president. Right? But clear defining of activity has till date not been given to me. Our observers are coming on the 3rd. Mr. Chidambaram is coming on the 3rd. So I assume when all of them come, there will be some clarity to it. But I'm happy with this, can I say, reorganization or formation of all these committees. Because you see, clarity has been, we've been clearly told that Girish Sardesai is the party president in Goa.
Girish Chodankar.
Girish Chodankar, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Is the party president. So that, that confusion, there was a lot of confusion. Is he going? Is he going? That is clear. Now we know.
You're happy about it?
I'm willing to work with anyone. I've said in the past and I'm repeating today.
No, my question is whether you're happy about it.
Yeah, why not?
You're happy?
He's worked a lot for the party. We can't deny that. We can't deny that.
There are two camps in Congress. Pro Girish, anti Girish.
I agree with you.
Which camp you are belonging to?
I belong to whatever the High Command
camp.
High Command decides, I accept.
No pro and anti?
No, I was not anti-Girish. I was definitely not anti-Girish. It is basically, we have put our views across. We have told them whatever we have to tell. And we abide by their decision. And even before this was issued, I clearly mentioned on, I think, one of my interviews that I'm willing to work with Girish. But work under Girish. But clear the confusion. Tell us that this is the decision of the AICC.
So you're happy?
Yeah, the issue is over once and for all.
Why you're not saying I am happy?
I said earlier, I am happy.
Okay.
I'm happy the issue is resolved.
Okay, another thing was that भितर आमी analysis आयकली within Congress, they say की लुइजीन फाल्रो कुशी काडपा खातीर आलेक्स सिक्वेराक हांगा हाडला.
Now this namaga. I know that I've personally gone and spoken to Mr. Luizin Falero. He has said, I'm not interested. And he has told me that he has conveyed this wish of his to the High Command.
So, okay, another thing is that 5 जाण आसा सध्या आनी भितरले आमी पळयलां की रवी नायकाक already have been humiliated, his block has been dissolved, some other people have been promoted there. एक सा जालो. Secondly, there is also a cloud around Pratap Singh Rane continuing and recontesting again. So, the 3 जाण उरता तुमच्या हातून. So, your task is to search for newer faces right now in Congress.
See, regarding now Ravi Naik in particular, I agree there's been some confusion there. And if you go by what I have said in 2 of my press interviews or whatever, I've clearly said that we have a strong team. We have with us experienced, seasoned people, and I have included amongst those seasoned, experienced people Mr. Ravi Naik.
Girish Chodankar has written him off in my interview. He says, आमी ताका धरीत ना म्हणून.
Girish Chodankar is definitely senior. He's made certain statements which I have not personally heard myself.
We can replay those interviews.
No. Possible. I'm not challenging.
He has said it.
I'm not challenging.
So do you support his, or how do you react to his statements?
I've got a lot of respect for Mr. Ravi Naik. I have a lot of respect for Mr. Ravi Naik. And similarly, you spoke about Mr. Pratap Singh
Pratap
Rane.
Singh Rane.
I worked under Mr. Pratap Singh Rane when he was Chief Minister of Goa. And believe me, I believe he's one of the best Chief Ministers Goa has had. Having said that, I don't mean Ravi is the bad Chief Minister, but I was not an MLA at the time, so I have not worked under him.
So now you want Ravi to continue in Congress?
But whether Ravi continues in Congress or not, I think is beyond my scope.
Now you will convince him if he is leaving. I'm just making it clear because sometimes he gets upset on us. If he is leaving Congress, in case he is leaving Congress, okay.
I don't know whether he's leaving, and I'll tell you why I'm saying that. I don't know whether he's leaving because Ravi Naik celebrates any function of the Congress party with great pomp. If he was, including recently, our late Rajiv Gandhi's birth anniversary, he had a nice big function in Ponda. I did not attend, but I've seen the photos. So is he leaving the Congress?
तुम्हीच कुशीक काढला तांकां.
Temma खबर.
Humiliating.
No. See, I've said I have a lot of respect for the man. I've said that in my last 2 press conferences, I've said press conference is the wrong word, but interview,
media interaction.
Media interaction. I very clearly said I count on the support of Mr. Luisin Falero, Mr. Pratap Singh Rane, Mr. Francis Sardinia, Mr. Ravi Naik, Mr. Alex Reginald Lawrence. I've clearly said, and of course, Digambar Kamal.
How do you look at the Congress right now? तुम्ही आम्ही पळयलें की काँग्रेसीन Alex आसा पळय तो गिरीशाक कितें म्हणटा. You might not name him. ताका कितें म्हणटा. Various things which are happening is not.
Well, see, I have not been able to meet our Reginald of the last few days. But I was so happy to read Mr. Francis Sardinia's statement today. I think it was yesterday or maybe today, wherein he says, we have presented our case. High Command has heard everyone. High Command in its wisdom has decided to continue with Girish. We honorably accept it as soldiers of the party.
So everyone should accept it.
I believe they've accepted. I mean, end of the day, Congress is one family. In a family, there are differences, definitely differences of opinion.
Differences of
opinion. So here is differences of opinion again.
Okay, when it comes to Ravi Naik, again I'm coming to the same point. की ताजे भुरगे
You
सोडून
like
गेले. Yeah, I seriously respect him. ताजे भुरगे सोडून गेले. You attacked, म्हणजे your party attacked him. They left and joined BJP. When in case of Vishwajit Rane, Congress never attacked Pratap Singh Rane. Does this mean that there is some sort of पयलींच डिसायड केल्लें की रवी नायकाचेर आमी अटॅक करतले म्हणून वेटिंग फॉर द ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी.
हांव तेन्ना नाशिल्लो.
You are in Congress.
No, I was in Congress, but you see,
you are leader of the Congress.
These issues were not discussed. Okay, I was not involved in any discussion. I believe that Mr. Vishwajit Rane and Mr. Ravi Naik's sons are all majored in ages, and they're bound. I mean, you take our own families. Do our children listen to us? Everything we say. Today they've grown, they've got an independent mind. So, I don't know. Maybe the father tried to convince them, they didn't want to listen. They've gone.
So, okay, what next for us now? Election हे करता असताना one is alliance, everyone wants to know. You seems to be very close to Vijay Sardesai, Go Forward Party. Means a friendly relation with them.
I am not close to Goa Forward Party. I am close to Vijay Sardesai. See, I was Youth Congress President for Goa. At that time, Vijay was my General Secretary or Vice President, I don't remember. And we worked together as a team.
So you want the same team to come together now?
See, as far as alliances are concerned, that I believe Delhi will decide.
No, they will decide. I am not asking what they will decide. I am asking what you want.
See, I will not sacrifice interests of the party for Vijay. Having said that, I still say that Vijay is a close personal family friend.
Family friend?
Yes. I have not said my friend. I said family friend.
So do you support alliance or you don't support alliance?
I believe alliance, no alliance has to be an issue which would be part of strategy. And that strategy would be decided by the AICC. We've got senior leaders who
What
are
will be
today.
your input? I'm talking to you as a working
I
president.
will abide by whatever the High Command decides.
No, they will abide by your input. So what
Not
will be your
necessarily,
input?
Not necessarily. Believe me, not necessarily. Right now, they're having surveys going on. Right now, they're looking at the ground reality. You see, many a times, Aleixo Sequeira feels like for him, Nuve is a walkthrough. May not be. So they're right now checking the ground realities. So similarly, I'm sure they would be checking on in the value of Goa Forward, the value of MGP, the value of so many other parties,
NCP.
NCP, of your Goenzo Accord, even the nuisance value of
Nuisance value of up. Okay. So do you foresee कि ये सगळे they will come together and they will present themselves as team Goa?
See, if the party feels that their support or their that it is necessary for all of us to come together.
You are giving stereotype replies.
No,
I'm
not
asking.
giving,
I'm
not-
asking.
boss,
Working.
boss, with due respect, I'm repeating. I've just jumped into the arena 48 hours ago. So I'm genuinely not
You have
sure
been
what
chosen as working president because you have
Agreed
some
was, but
views.
you see, overnight I cannot be going and bulldozing myself. Okay?
I'm asking about views. I'm not saying.
I'm talking. I'm telling you, I will go by the views that are taken by the party. Yes, I may contribute something to the. I may give my opinion. End of the day, it is the party that is going to take a call.
Okay, again, stereotype answer naka. But Michael Lobo, चा बोवाळ चल्ला की तो काँग्रेसच नेता म्हणून ही डजंट एडमिट दॅट इज कमिंग टू काँग्रेस पूण कलंगूट युनिट आयले चिदंबरम मुखार थंय तांणी बोवाळ केलो सांगलें मायकल लोबो घेवं नाका सो माय क्वेश्चन इज दॅट इज मायकल लोबो जॉयनिंग काँग्रेस सेकंडली इफ ही जॉयन्स
Why don't
काँग्रेस
you look at it this way? Why don't you look at it that Michael Lobo is using the Congress name to bargain his faith in his position in BJP?
he's already there as a minister
He
in
is, but he
BJP.
seeks a ticket for his wife.
So this seems
At
to be a
least
bargain.
This is what I read on the newspaper.
What is your reading of the entire situation?
I don't know.
And if he wants to join, will you
I
say
don't
come
know.
welcome?
I don't know. That day, you see, Mr. Chidambaram has said very clearly that tickets will be given after consulting the active members of the bloc.
Sir, you have constituted, you have dissolved all the blocks, 40 blocks.
We've dissolved the committees.
Committees.
That doesn't mean our active members have gone.
Yeah, seriously.
Incidentally, we are in yesterday nine
So
presidents.
I'm coming to that. You are a party which appoints a president first and then tell the entire bloc, this is your president now. Okay. And now you decide rest
No,
of the
you
members.
can't say that because if you go through the 9 who were appointed, they were earlier bloc presidents. We have not thrown out anybody among these 9.
Were they appointed after active consultation with
100%.
party members the way Chidambaram had said?
100%.
When these consultations happened?
No, not the way Mr. Chidambaram said. But these people were there before that.
No, my question is
So
very simple.
I'm coming to it. These people were there before that. We've had in Goa central observers for the last 6-8 months. They have assessed the work. These announcements have come after approval of the observers.
So these names were suggested by that particular bloc, you mean to say?
No, these people were in the bloc as president.
My question, you are not understanding. What I am trying to say, Chidambaram says
No,
that
your
whatever
question,
decision...
I'll tell you how I've read your question. Your question, if I have understood it correctly, is post Mr. Chidambaram's departure, the blocks were dissolved. Between dissolving of the bloc and announcement, you are asking me whether there was any consultation.
Correct.
Correct?
Yeah.
I'm saying no. Why do I say no? Because the observers who are here, Mr. Rathod, Mr. Sunil, Mr. Mansoor, they have been in the field and they have been assessing the work done by the blocks. Having said that, it is based on their approval that these or their recommendation that these 9 names have been announced.
9 heads have been announced,
9,
not
yeah.
blocks.
No, so now that will go on, no?
So it's
Give them a
like
few
you are
days.
telling the blocks ki this is your leader, now you fall
No,
in
he
line,
was
you
their,
support
he was
them.
their leader earlier. The same people were leading the blocks earlier. It is not that, you say, I can understand if you say what, you dropped Mr. X and you put Mr. Y in his place. We have not done.
So why they had to be dissolved when you
Whom?
knew that within 48 hours you are going to reinstall some same guys? Why they had to be dissolved? Entire 40
No,
blocks.
because they wanted to see everything with a magnifying glass. After going through everything, they've taken this decision. No?
Okay, now
And
coming back to
and trust me, the appointments of these presidents has been taken after consulting the observers and all that.
not observers. Appointment of the block president should have been after taking the workers in confidence.
No, workers, because they were there. They were already there. It's not that we are bringing a new person. Definitely we'll have to
So we are
consult.
not forcing any changes in party setup after Chidambaram's visit. They were there.
There are,
so they are.
Here first change, you got Aleixo Sequeira who's talking to you. Here am I. You've got these committees.
Do you support that when Congress faces election, they should tell the voters की बाबा वो chief minister असतलो and precisely कित्याक कारण नंतर तुमची झगडी जाता म्हणून?
See, regarding announcement of chief ministers first, that again is part of a strategy. The strategy will be decided by, again, AICC. As an MLA who has won 4 elections, I know for sure that after every election, observers come from Delhi. Observers call us individually, take our opinion, and see who has got a majority. Now, many of us, like me, I used to give an answer what? I will abide what the High Command says. Okay, because he's my friend, you are my friend. Whom do I support? So best, I thought in my wisdom, one should be neutral.
So what do you think? CM's face should be there in advance or should not be?
No, how can you announce the CM face? Because the CM has to be elected by the MLAs.
No, that is there.
By the MLAs who win.
Usually people say this guy is going
This
to
is
be
what the BJP has done vis-a-vis announcing Dr. Pramod Sawant as chief minister, as the chief minister candidate. We have to see whether the MLAs accept.
What about Congress?
So the process is to elect your chief minister. So I think by keeping it post-elections, I think that is the best thing. It's the most democratic.
You would suggest that it should be kept post-elections.
I personally believe it should be kept post-elections.
Okay, one more thing we have seen in Congress party की एका कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीन कितलेशेच जाणांक अशे भितर घेता तांकां टिकेट दिल्या भशेन करता आनी कन्फ्युजन्स करता. आय नो सो मेनी कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीज, डोंट टू नेम देम. हे मागीर रिबेल जातलेशें दिसपाना तुमकां?
तूं हें सांग म्हाका हेजे पयलें जालें ना.
पण तेन्नाच्यान लेसन्स should be learned.
हेजे पयलें no. You see, many people believe in the Congress ideology. You see, when you're standing for an election, before you stand for an election, believe me, Rupesh, election seems something very simple. Seems as if you can just walk through. I remember that when I first desired to stand for an election, it was a by-election in Lotoli constituency, when Mr. Anton Gaonkar stood against Mr. Radarao Gracious. I was also fighting for the ticket, or I claimed the ticket. Anton Gaonkar lost. In hindsight, when I went to think, I felt it was a blessing for me, because I would have fared worse than him
that time.
When I ultimately stood, till the votes were counted, I was like this inside. Because it's only when you stand do you know.
So,
Now, after 4 elections, the 5th election, I lost.
So what you are going to tell those people? आता इतल्या जाणांक सांगतले की this is a thing that happens. Don't try to contest election.
No, I am not saying that. I am trying to say that till you fight an election, you don't know what you go through. This is number
My
one.
question is different. 500 जण तुम्ही एक constituency तयार
I'm
केल्या.
coming to you. I don't believe there will be revolt of all 5-6. Maybe one odd guy would.
One odd guy will go.
One odd guy will go. But I believe by and large will come because they believe in the Congress ideology.
Last question from my side. 10 जण गेले. Okay, that's what
Yes.
सामके तुम्ही सांगला की तांकां घेवचें ना म्हणून. पूण मागीर चिदंबरम स्टेटमेंट केलें की ब्लॉकाक जर जाय तेच डिसिजनां घेतले. सो एनी ऑफ द ब्लॉक सेज की ह्या 10 जाणां भितरले एकटे किंवा 2 जाणां किंवा 5 जाणांक टिकेट दिया म्हणून, पण आमच्या आमदाराक टिकेट दिया म्हणून. विल यू अग्री?
I believe the what Mr. I believe I have not discussed with him. Mr. Dinesh Gundurao has categorically stated that none of the 10 would be given.
I'm talking about Chidambaram.
No, I'm coming to it. I believe that Mr. Dinesh Gundurao didn't mean 10. Mr. Dinesh Gundurao meant 12, which included Mr. Sopte, which includes Mr. Sopte and my friend, Mr. Subhash Shirodkar. Okay?
Not Vishwajit Rane.
Who?
It's 12, it's 13.
So then you take it as 13.
You lost the
Then
count.
you take it as 13. Take it as 13 because why I did not include Vishwajit? Or in fact, maybe even these two I might have made a mistake including because they resigned and they fought an election and they were re-elected. Okay. Mr. Chidambaram has come post that statement. So as far as we are concerned, those 10 were history. And that is the reason why he said, after consultation with the active members of the party, because you take Nuve for example. I know along with the MLA, the entire block went.
So the current blockan जर सांगले आपल्याक बाबाशान जाय म्हटल्यार what will you do?
They will not accept. High Command won't accept. And in any case, High Command has said you have to send 2-3 names. Give priority.
त्यांनी सांगला, we heard Chidambaram saying active members of the block will decide.
I am talking of active members of the block will be asked to recommend the name.
If they recommend Babashan's name?
I don't think anybody would do that because if you go into the field, there's a massive anti Babashan feeling because they feel betrayed. That he has betrayed their trust. They voted for the Congress. They voted for him as a Congress candidate.
So your feeling is that they will not be given ticket?
I think I can categorically state.
Not even backdoor through NCP, through XYZ?
I don't think we will align with NCP if that be so.
That's your statement?
Yes. And I believe...
For the first time in the interview, you are not answering, saying that it's a strategy and strategical decision will be taken.
No, I am telling you categorically because I have trust in my leaders.
When it comes to your constituency, you are very specific.
No, I just took Babashan's name because I'm sure of the example. But I'm 100% sure that none of the 10 will be accommodated in the party.
Okay, देव बरे करू सर, तुम्ही वेळ दिला म्हणून थँक्यू व्हेरी मच.
म्हाका आपयलो म्हणून तुका सोड देव
थँक्यू. अशें Aleixo Sequeira, वर्किंग प्रेसिडेंट गोवा प्रदेश काँग्रेस कमिटी, ते म्हणटा की एक म्हणजे 10 जाणांक तिकेट दिवचे ना फॉर शुअर. डोंट रीड एनीथिंग इन चिदंबरम स्टेटमेंट. That's a history. He says that 10 people who left, we have forgotten them and then forgotten but not forgiven them and then we have moved ahead. Secondly, Aleixo Sequeira says that if not given a ticket in November, we will continue working with party, and is right now what is his job profile in the party is yet to know. Maybe next interview will tell us what exactly is his job profile in party. You're watching Hub Encounter. This program we bring to you in association with goabyline.com, which is our production partner. Channel partners are RDX Goa and our drone partners are Hawk Studios. Poetra.